Happy Monday, everyone. Weekly reflections and insights. And today I am coming to you to discuss postmodernism and postmodernist theory. This is a nasty, dangerous, pernicious little theory that has emerged over the last couple of decades. It started out in academia and has now metastasized throughout various areas of society, not for the better. But postmodernist theory postulates that there is no such thing as objective truth. Your lived experience, your own personal history, emotional lenses, societal lenses, these all impact your perception of reality and prevent us from knowing anything in a truly objective manner, where there can't be any difference of opinion. 2 plus 2 does not equal 4 in the postmodernist universe. That should be enough to reject it out of hand. However, this theory, because it sounds so good and is so emotionally seductive, it has become a policy favorite. And so I'm going to use modern monetary theory as a vehicle for just how and why this is such a bad basis for anything and everything. Well, today, the Secretary of Treasury, Janet Yellen, said that we should expect further declines in the US dollar's status as the world reserve currency. Basically, that means the dollar is going to become much less valuable and used far less in global trade. You don't have to be a finance expert to think that's probably not a good thing, and you're right, it's not a good thing. But modern monetary theory is the reason that the dollar is no longer the preferred currency in the globe. So modern monetary theory suggests that debt doesn't matter. That's the fundamental theory. Debt does not matter. Central banks can print all the money that they want and fund any and all programs that any politician wants to promise because we've got a money printer. Print it. Great. Promise anything you want, print the money, make it happen. And you can see how a politician would just love this theory. I can promise anything I want, claim that it's paid for, and great, who's not going to vote for that? Well, you voted for it, you thought it was good, and then all the money printing started. And they were telling you, don't worry, it's not going to be inflationary. It won't be inflationary. And then it got inflationary. It's transitory. And yet here we are years down the road. How are your grocery bills? Right. That's modern monetary theory to thank right there. Debt does matter. History going back before the Roman Empire can show you that in a fiat system, debt absolutely matters. So there's modern monetary theory and postmodernism again, promising the world and delivering you straight to hell. And it's going to do this in every way and everywhere that it's applied. This is the underpinning theory for the climate emergency. And when the EU categorizes natural gas as a green energy to comply with its own postmodernist informed climate policies, you know that the emperor has no clothes yet again, but you're told ignore your lying eyes, don't believe what you see, don't believe what you hear, because we have such good intentions. And that's what truly matters in postmodernist theory, not being able to deliver on the outcomes we promise, just being able to promise things. We tried our best. Things are getting worse for you, and that's the antithesis of leadership in all of its forms. Leadership is not supposed to make your life more difficult. It is not supposed to make things more challenging, quite the opposite, in fact. And yet here we are with a bunch of postmodernist leaders, and they are, again, driving us straight down the road to hell. So pick the concept, modern monetary theory and inflation, anything on the quote unquote woke spectrum for the most part, identity politics in all of those forms, all of these specific groups and ways to identify. This is all postmodernism, and it's frankly all bullshit, and it's all really dangerous. And if we don't root it out, like we should have done at the university level when it started there, the bad outcomes are just going to continue, unfortunately. And you don't want to hear this? Fine, shut me out, turn me off, that's cool. But inflation's here. All these other things are here. And they're all here because we've allowed postmodernism to dictate policy. Because it sounds good and it feels good, and it rejects things like logic and reason and individual responsibility. And I get it, but we don't make progress by continuing to lower the bar to the lowest common denominator again and again and again and again. That is how you end up in hell. So anytime you see this postmodernist stuff creeping up, rip it out, root and stem, push back on this stuff. Because it's the only way we turn things around is by changing our thinking and changing our perspective away from this cancerous postmodernist theory. That's my rant for the week. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great one.